All right. Good early morning. I know this is my early morning look. Woo! I am still on my obesity weight loss journey, and I will not be obese. I am on my way to getting this weight off, and this is, I'm starting my third week, I do believe. No, I think I'm starting my fourth week, but my third weigh-in. And this Monday will be my third weigh-in. Went away on a little spring break with my daughter. My first challenge to being on such a strict routine. And when you go out of town and you can't find the things that you can eat or should eat, it's challenging. But what I learned to do is just like they said, if you don't eat, you're not going to die. You got enough stored fat to sustain you. You need water, but you won't die if you don't eat. And so that's what I did. So that I didn't gain any weight, I pretty much went to these parks and I had water, not enough of it, but I really drank water and didn't have anything to eat all day. I think in one park, they had fresh fruit. So I did get a few grapes and some water. That's what I had. I didn't get dinner or eat any real food until I can get someplace where I can order food or get something that will be on my strict meal plan. And I think the first night I got a salad with fresh tuna, thinly sliced tuna, and then it had many different salad greens in it, real nice and green, with a Asian like soy-based dressing to the sauce, or with a Bosman or whatever, and it was really, really good. I had that, and then the second day, I didn't eat anything because the line was just way too long, so I didn't eat anything. I drank a little water, and we didn't eat until we left the park, probably about 4:30ish, 5, I guess, or somewhere around there. I forgot, but we left the park. Yeah, probably was about 4, and we found a restaurant to eat in, and that's the whole goal. When you're out and about and you're on a plan, the excuse can't be, I can't find nothing. And so you eat the burger, the fries, or whatever that you can get, hot dogs and all the sweet stuff. No, you're going to have to discipline yourself to not eat. I know you're saying, but I'll be hungry. But guess what? You're not going to die because you're hungry. Drink your water. Drink. That's one thing I got to do more of. Drink so you don't get dehydrated. But don't eat what is not good for you. Your body, it is not their fault. It's on you because you put it in your mouth and you choose to eat it. So you just got to choose not to eat and wait till you get somewhere where you can eat. So we found a nice restaurant because the mall is beautiful. We went to American Dream. If you've not been there, it's amazing. So the mall is beautiful, and they had a restaurant that I think is known for steaks and other things, but it was called Yard House. So we went there. That's why I got my salad the night before. We went there, we ate in, and now I could look at the menu and see what I could have, because that would be my one meal. So this was probably around 4 o'clock, 4:30 maybe, because we walked around. We got up there. We were hungry because we hadn't had anything to eat inside of the park. Kids don't really care. They can get whatever they want. But when you go to a nicer restaurant, there are more options. So you don't have to get the fries, the burger, or whatever. You can get, for those who can have pork, a nice baked pork chop, or a baked fish, or a baked chicken. I went with a steak. Okay, because it was steak night for me. That was the night that I would normally have steak. Now, granted, my steak would be a thin, small piece of steak. But there, it was like a 20-ounce steak. And as hungry as I was, I could have eaten it all. But I had the steak, and it came with these beautiful, wonderful-looking fries. But that's the thing. You got to read it. Read your menu really good. And so I ordered it and I asked for a house salad. I did not want the fries because I wasn't going to eat them, but I still did not want them on my plate. Might as well not get them. And when they offered me the house salad, I said, perfect. I'll take a house salad with vinaigrette because I can't have any dressing that has that's white. So basically no mayonnaise-based dressings. So, I didn't care what, because I wasn't just put a vinaigrette on it. And they did. And it was delicious. And the steak was amazing. And I didn't even eat it all. I'm home now. I still have it in the refrigerator, some of it, with the little, whatever that sauce they put on it. I asked for extra so I can put some on mine because it's a really thick steak in the bone. It's a ribeye steak. And it was delicious. I came back on Friday, weighed myself, and I still lost 3 pounds. Since Friday, this is now Monday. I'm going back to work out this morning. And then the rest of the week, I'll go back to my evening workouts. But I'm going to work out this morning. Today is weigh-in. And I weighed myself this morning. And I lost that 1 pound. So I still lost 4 pounds while being on spring break with my daughter last week and only going to work out one day, which was Monday, because I was gone all week and they were closed Friday because of Good Friday. So it's doable. I am learning that I have to make adjustments. I have to decide what I'm going to do and not going to do. And I also learned that if I don't eat, while I may be very hungry, I am not going to starve. My body has plenty of fat for which it can pull from, which is what you want. If you're overweight, you want your body to pull from that fat. And try to eat something to keep yourself from getting too hungry, but make sure it's something that's good and healthy, because even stuff that is good for you, too much of it can still cause you to gain weight. So you have to be mindful. So while I ate the grapes, I didn't want to just keep on eating fruit all day long, because fruit has its own sugar, natural sugar, but it still is sugar. And so I ate my grapes. I didn't eat them all. I let my daughter have some. And then what we didn't eat, we threw away. Because it was just a small container. And I had my water. And then the next day, I didn't eat anything until I got a decent meal. So I am happy. That means if I've lost on this morning when they weighed me, if I lost, and it says I did at home, but I know my home scale is not what they're going by. They're going by their scale. And so far it has been matching. So the 4 pounds I lost will add up to just in 3 weeks. Because I started the 28th of March. The first week in April, I weighed in. And I'm going to weigh in this week. That means I've lost 12 pounds. This is my third weigh-in. So I've lost 12 pounds in 3 weeks. So how about that? I am working. But I'm also learning, and I'm enjoying it as well. So as I sit here, get ready to get dressed, to get to my workout, I'm happy and I'm excited. And so I hope you continue to like and subscribe so that you can watch the transformation as it happens. You'll probably start to see the transformation as I continue, because that's my goal. That's my faith. I am believing. I don't care. My days of gaining weight is over. I am only about losing. So as far as I'm concerned, every time I get on that scale, I want to see that number go down and down and down. I had years of gaining weight. No more gaining weight. It's all about seeing the scale go down. So I will be continually to go to my workouts I go 4 days a week. I go Monday through Thursday. I do Monday through Wednesday because I'm traveling through traffic to get there every evening. And so Thursdays, I do it virtual in my living room, working just as hard, still grabbing for air and sweating profusely, but I'm doing my workout, getting it in, so I can continue the rhythm of losing 4 pounds a week. That's what I'm doing, and following the meal plan as much as possible. And then I have my next big test is in July. Oh my God, because I got at least 2 weeks that I'll be gone from the area, visiting family and stopping different places. And so I'm really going to be tested. But I think I know that I can do it because I got through this week with it. And I believe I have a plan now and I know what I have to do. I'm just not going to eat. If it ain't there for me to eat and healthy, something I should have, then I won't be eating. I'll be drinking lots of water, and I may, on some days, I can have just a little thing of orange juice, like a snack, or for breakfast. That's on there. So I did that one morning. Instead of getting a big breakfast, I just had a little thing of orange juice, sipped on that. One morning we did go eat breakfast, and I just had my omelet with my turkey. They didn't have turkey bacon, but they had turkey sausage, and the omelet was simply nothing, just the egg omelet with vegetables in it. But I don't even think they did that because they didn't make omelets. So they put my turkey sausage in the omelet, and that was fine. And that's all I had. The goal is to eat, to be satisfied, not to be full. So once you're satisfied, you'll know, because you'll be hungry later. You can feel it. But I know I just ate and my stomach is just fine. It's just that she's still greedy and she's used to eating so much food. So you're going to be hungry a lot because you're not used to eating just to be satisfied. You're used to eating to be full. So you're constantly, even after you eat, an hour later, you'll be like, oh, I'm hungry again. Fight it, ignore it. Tell her she's satisfied, or him. You just say you cannot possibly be hungry. So just keep drinking the water and moving on to get it done, because then you'll see a difference in the scale. And I haven't had any soda, any type of drink with any sugar in it. The only drink I had that had sugar in it, although it said it didn't, and it said no calories, no fat, no carbs. I don't know, maybe because I haven't had no sugar. It tastes awful sweet to me, but it was a Propel water. I got one of those because I was looking for something and they had it in the machine. I was like, oh, what's this? So I got it and I read it and I saw all the zeros. I said, okay, let's try it. And I was like, oh, this is a little sweet. So that was the only thing I had. I use, not stevia. It's called, I can't think of it. It's a replacement sugar. It's all natural. You can get it in Whole Foods stores. I can't think of the name of it. But I have noticed now Walmart sells it. So I was happy about that because it's expensive for that one little bag that you can get. But it's a replacement sugar that is all natural. I read about it when I was on my keto, because you know what, keto you can't have. And I've been using it ever since. When I want something a little sweeter, I will put that in it because that just washes right out your system, unlike sugar, because I can't have anything sweet or sugary. So I'll have to go in the kitchen and next time I come on, I'll show it to you so you can look for it, because they do sell it in Walmart now. But before then, you only could get it at the Whole Foods store. If you have a Whole Foods near you, you can go in there and get it. And then, but I've noticed my Walmart sells it now. I was so excited when I walked past shopping and looked over and saw it. And I was like, what? They sell that here? So you know it's a little more reasonable than it's going to be at the Whole Foods. But it's something that you can use when you drink coffee, when you drink tea. They even have one when you bake, if you want to substitute that's healthy for you. Then this one would be good to try. So let me get myself ready, get out here. I know I look horrible because I just got out of bed, just had prayer and Bible study. So I wanted to come on because I hadn't done a video and update you. I am on my way to being 12 pounds down since I started. Woo! Thank you, Lord. This journey is about not just losing weight, but learning things about myself, about what I put in my mouth and how I eat and was treating my body, so that I don't do this again. This is it. I'm getting this weight off, and then I only want to just maintain it. And so I'm already seeing the difference. I'm stronger. Walked up steps when we were at the park. And I noticed when I got to the top, my legs had just started to get tight. I was already at the top, and I was not breathing hard at all. I noticed that because I know how bad I used to be breathing just to get up a small flight. And I went up a long flight, and I was not breathing at all. And I was like, whoa, okay. All this work I'm doing, all these aerobics, there is actually paying off. These thighs are getting stronger. My heart obviously is better because I was able to walk up those steps. So that felt good. So I'm excited about getting back to my class this morning and then back to all my classes in the evening the rest of the week as school starts back tomorrow. So anyway, you have a wonderful day. Like I said, please like and subscribe. Please follow. This is not about just fat people learning, but also for those of you who are healthy. Like I said, if you are healthy and you only need to lose a few pounds, you want to keep watching too, because this is for you too, because you want to do something about that now. You don't want to wait until you are obese, overweight, fat. All those things are negative, and no one likes to say it or say it about themselves. But the fact is, it is what it is. And therefore, you need to do something about it now. Get up in the morning, do 50 sit-ups every morning if you can. Take an aerobics class. Tone back what you're eating. You don't have to stop eating, but eat less. Eat only to be satisfied, not to be stuffed and full. Drink more water. Drink less soda, less sugary things. Whatever those things are, drink less of them, and you'll see the weight drop off you fast, especially if you're a smaller person and you only need to lose 5, 10, even 20 pounds. That's better than needing to lose 100. Don't allow yourself to go take your body, your temple. God said this is the temple of the Holy Ghost. Don't allow it to be treated in such a way. So I'm telling you this now, so you can do something at now versus waiting to where I am and it becomes a struggle. And a thing I have to learn to discipline myself. But I'm learning, so I will not be back here again. In Jesus' name. No. That's it for me. And I'm excited about it. So thank you for watching. See you on the next time.